Hey everyone, hello and welcome, TonyBing here. For this particular video I'll be having a look at the Punisher on the test centre. Now this has been requested by Trans Anatomy. I don't have a great deal of knowledge on Punisher, so what I'm basically saying here is if I get anything wrong, blame him, not me, okay? So first option we'll look at will be firepower. So with this section we start off with Trusty Sidearms, which is your basic range attack, and this reduces the cooldown of rapid reload by 1 second on hit. This is rapid reload here. This is just the same skill where when you use this it recharges all your ammo, which is just down here. It's ammo instead of spirit that it has, I'm sure most of you know that. And then we have tactical roll, just the same as before, and with all these changes, 4 second cooldown, 3 charges. We then have full auto, which is your kind of trash AoE kind of clearer, and it's got 50% slow on it as well. And then we have burst fire, which is his main range spender. Magnum, which is the execute, and same as before, you've got the 6 charges, yeah, so the 6 rounds, and I do kind of like that idea. And then we have buckshot blast, and then finally we have sniper shot, which has got the execute as well there. So all very simple. Now let's look at the assault section. So with this particular section, it's all these kind of heavy weaponry like grenades and rocket launchers and so on, so they're pretty nice. So first up, it's Pineapple Grenade. This has got vulnerability, and it's actually got 2 charges there. I think that's different from live. I don't believe you could throw 2. I may be wrong, don't blame me as I've already mentioned. Then we have Volatile Nerve Gas. So this has got slow, and it's got charges as well there, and it's got the dot portion on it. And then Rocket Propelled Grenade, so damage is 100% to enemies in the centre of this target area. You'll notice it says max charges 1, that's because when we get to the traits you can add more charges, so it's quite nice, the idea of firing off multiple grenades there. And then next up we've got Flashbang, which is your Terrify and your Weaken, which would be good for giving you a bit of space if you need it. And then we've got Explosive Escape, a skill that's going to be, we've seen this in a few heroes now, skills like this, and I think it's going to be more and more important as the difficulty slider goes up, that we've got skills like this that give us a little bit of mobility to get out areas if we're out of charges. And then we have Flamethrower. This gets buffed rather awesomely once we discuss the traits. That's why I've got it on my bar down the bottom, so we'll look at that in a moment. And then we've got his signature, the Davy Crockett here. So invulnerability while the power is active, duration 6 seconds, cooldown 28, and it's just a big massive burning inferno. But let's look at the talents and traits now. Okay, so let's now have a look at the talents and traits. We'll look at the actual traits first. So his offensive trait is Endless Arsenal, and that gives you a 5% brutal strike chance. The archetype is Strategist, so that would be buff and fighting on intelligence. And then we have, for the defensive trait, we have Pain Tolerance, so damage resistance 10% per 25% of missing health. Archetype Tough, that gives you defense and deflect modifiers. And his resources ammo there, it's just the same as it would work on live. I believe you've got the rapid reload to fire it back up if you're low. Now for the talents, for line number 1 we have Lightweight Magazine, so that's ammo regenerates twice as fast when fully depleted, ammo cost reduction 25%. Grenade Belt, where all grenade powers have 1 additional charge, grenade power damage 10%. High Capacity Magazine, total damage 5%, max ammo 300. Now I'll just basically be reading the tooltips out in these particular ones, because as mentioned at the start of the video, I'm not massively experienced on Punisher, so I won't go making any observations that are more likely going to be completely and utterly wrong. So we'll get through this quick, but I will just really read out the tooltips. So you have hollow point rounds. With that, your bullets have a chance to trigger hemorrhage, which is just essentially bleed. I don't know if it's bleed tagged, but it's a 3-second dot. And then you've got explosive rounds, which gives them a chance to create a small explosion, similar to Deadpool there with Bang Bang. So we'll activate it so you can see it. Let's see, it takes a moment. Attack there. There we go, let's try it now. And there we go. We can see the little mini explosions there. That's alright. Next up we have Judas rounds. So with this you do 10% extra damage to boss enemies. And for talent line number 3 you've got submachine guns. So burst fire transforms into submachine guns, and they have significantly increased rate of fire and ammo cost. There we go, we can see that changing there. And then we have tri-barrel rocket launcher. So with this rocket propelled grenade, this skill here gains an additional 2 charges and 100% critical hit chance, so you could do a fair bit of burst damage with that, I would imagine. And then we've got headshot, so sniper shot damage plus 25%. Sniper shot instantly defeats non-boss enemies. Defeating an enemy with sniper shot reduces the cooldown of rapid reload by 5 seconds. And then for talent line number 4, we've got No Mercy. So with this, Trusty Signed Arms transforms into No Mercy. There we go. Not a huge fan of talents like this. There's another particular hero I can't think of offhand that's got it where you need to actually kind of activate a talent to gain a melee skill back, and it's a bit strange. It's pretty weak, to be honest. The second actual talent we've got in this line is Volatile Munitions. So Pineapple Grenade deals additional damage over time. Using Flamethrower or Pineapple Grenade overlapping a volatile nerve gas area will cause a gas explosion. That was a big long tooltip to read out there. And then next up we've got Fletchit Blast, and this will transform Buckshot Blast into having a bleed and charges. There we go, there it is there. So for the final talent line, we have the nuclear option. So whenever you reload, the cooldown of the Davy Crockett, which is his signature, is reduced by 5 seconds, and it gains 25% bonus damage. And then we've got efficient fuel. Flamethrower now uses regular ammo and can be channeled indefinitely as long as ammo is available. That's interesting, I'll show that in a second. And then the final talent we have is Old Painless. So full auto transforms into Old Painless. There we go there. And increased rate of fire and ammo cost. Let's actually show the whole flamethrower here, how long you can charge it for. Okay, it looks like it didn't actually work. Let's try it again. There we go, let's try it now. And there we go. So it looks like if you're wanting to run a full flamethrower build, as simple as it would be, but thematically, if you think that would be fun, looks like you're not far off doing it. My ammo was just running out there at the end. So nice and simple enough. As I said, it was just really going over the tool tips because I don't have a great amount of knowledge of them. But I hope you guys have found it useful regardless, and I'll see you all again soon in the next video.